Welcome back, dolls. I am so excited about showing you guys how I created this flawless soft makeup application. Simply beautiful, and I am so in love with this look. If you are interested on how I created this look, please continue to watch. I always start off with my brows. We're going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz to coat the brow hairs with a brow spoolie, and I prefer that I let that product dry down in my brow hairs before I add any brow tint or pomade to it. And while it's sitting, I'm going to clean up my brows with the Too Faced concealer in shade Warm Sand, and I'm using a Wet n Wild concealer brush to clean that area up. Just adding a little bit more of that concealer just to get my eyelid prepared for eyeshadow application. And once I spread that product out, I always press it in with a Real Techniques blending brush. And to set my lids, I am going to set it with another Real Techniques brush using the One Size translucent powder. For eyes, we're going to keep it soft. We are using the Natasha Donato Mini Nude Palette. I'm starting off with this soft brown shade, and I'm using it for my transitional shade. And I am just blending that eyeshadow right in the crease area all over the lid. And for a little bit more definition, I am going to use this deep chocolate shade and pop it right in that corner of my crease and just blend it all the way out seamless. And for the lid shade, we're going to go in with this beautiful creamy and buttery, you guys. These eyeshadows are so creamy and buttery. This beautiful champagne shade is perfect for this look, you guys. And I'm using a clean Wet n Wild concealer brush. And for liquid liner, we're going to use my favorite e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. Super affordable, only $2. And you guys, it never cracks, it never smudges. It gets the job done for me. I've been using it for years. Gotta get your hands on it. And for skin, we're going to use the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Watermelon Drops. I'm using this as a primer and also a moisturizer as well. I love this product, you guys. It blurs out my pores. If you have any fine lines or wrinkles, it will take care of that as well. And it gives you a glow through the foundation application. I love it. I paired it off with the Pond's moisturizer, another fave of mine. These two products work together perfectly. And I'm using a Ruby Kids foundation brush to apply that. And for foundation, we're going to go in with the soft matte. You guys know I love me some NARS. We are going to use the shade in Caracas. And I'm excited about this. You guys can tell about this foundation. I love it, love it, love it. And to just give a little bit more hydration and help blend that foundation in seamless, I am using a little mist of the Milk Prime and Set spray. And I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush just to blend that out. And to make sure that we don't have any more product on the skin once we're done blending it out with the brush, I always go back in with my damp beauty blender to make sure that it's no product sitting on the skin. And I'm not really sure where I purchased that blender from. For concealer, I will be using the Tarte Shape in medium for the lighter shade. And I'm just going to apply that under my eyes, on my forehead, my nose bridge, my chin, and my upper lip as well. And I am going to take that Warm Sand Too Faced concealer, and I'm just going to add it right under that light shade under my eyes. And I love getting my concealer brush just to blend that product out and kind of stretch it out so it would be extremely thin and soft on the canvas of my face. For contour, I'm using the Black Opal Foundation Stick in Suede Mocha, and we're just going to put them in the areas on the forehead, my cheekbones, and I don't do it on my nose bridge. I prefer the powder contour for that. And now I'm using a Japanese contour blending brush just to blend that product out. Now I'm using a foundation brush just to blend out that concealer and just starting off with the edges and moving from there. And now I'm just going back with that contour shade again just to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines. And I love me some blush, so we're going to go in with Rare Beauty blush in Joy. It's like a coral shade, and I am in love with this shade. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush to blend that product out. Now I'm using an e.l.f. damp beauty blender just to blend out the nose bridge area of that highlight. And I'm going to use it also to blend under my eyes. And to set the under eye, I always start off with a pressed powder before I go in with a translucent powder. I'm using the Morphe Filter Effect, you guys. I love this powder in shade number 5. And I'm using my powder puff to press that product in, you guys. Do you see the blend? And these two powders here, Chef Kiss, the Huda Beauty powder and pound cake and one size translucent mixed together, you guys, give me a perfect shade. Now I am going to bake just a little bit under the eyes. And now I'm using a Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in shade number 3 just to contour my nose bridge. And I'm using a Morphe M513 brush. And I'm setting that cream foundation Black Opal Suede Mocha contour shade with the Charlotte Tilbury shade number 3 bronzer. For blush, I'm using a Sephora Flirted Up blush. And I'm using a Makeup Shack blush brush to apply that. And I'm so in love with this shade. You guys know I love me some blush. Now I'm going to clean up that contour area and define my cheekbones just a little bit. I'm going to bake a little bit more on that nose contour just to bring a little bit more definition. And for eyeliner, I'm using the Makeup by Mario Black Gel Liner. Super creamy. Love, love, love. Get your hands on it. Now I'm just packing that second shade under my lower lash line right in that eyeliner shade just to blend it out and just to give it a little definition. And I'm using a Morphe M506 brush. Now I'm going to set the entire face with the Morphe Micro Filter powder. And I'm using a Real Techniques powder brush to apply that all over the face. And back to the brows, you guys. You guys know I love the Milani Brow Tint in Espresso, and I'm just adding product where product is needed. You guys, I am kind of all over the place a little bit because I am so tired, so please bear with me. Now I'm dusting that bake off, and I'm using a Color du Jour 118 brush to add a little bit more highlight. I'm applying a little bit more of that Morphe No. 5 Filter Effect powder. For lips, I love this combo. This is a Sephora Molasses lip liner with the gloss, lip gloss. Yes, honey. This combo here, chef kiss, honey. Chef kiss. These two here will keep your makeup on forever. All day long. I use the Charlotte Tilbury first. I let that set and dry down. And then I apply the one size and I let it set and dry down. For mascara, we are going to use the Maybelline High Sky mascara in jet black, coating my lashes, preparing my lashes for my false lash application. I love the I Envy #1 Mink lashes. I always pick those up from my local beauty supply store. And you guys, I'm just showing you real life. Lashes will take a good minute to apply. So you guys, look at this completed look. I am so in love with this look. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. Comment down below. Give me your thoughts on this look. If you haven't subscribed, please do that for me. God bless you guys. I love you and have an amazing day.